Firstly, I want to say absolutely love the series. I've been a fan of the show since it's been on YouTube Red, so I'm glad you guys are finally getting the love with it being on Netflix. So, Mary, my first question for you is just what has it been like since the show has now premiered on Netflix and just we've seen a resurgence of new fans come to the show?
It's been so awesome. I've seen, just obviously on social media is kind of where I'm getting my information right now is the internet. I'm still at home. So it's so freaking cool though. People are responding in ways I never would have imagined, with drawing connections I never would have imagined, or telling me like, oh, my favorite character is Lynn the homeless lady. I'm like, that's incredible. But like it's a whole new fandom that's coming in here that are so awesome.
Absolutely, it's so well deserved. And Courtney, my first question for you. So, season three, we really get to see you kind of take charge and kind of get the boys in control because you're the first one that kind of realizes karate really does have an effect on these kids outside of like their real life. So, can you just talk about that, your story arc on this, and what it's been like to kind of get more into your character?
I was so excited when they told me that she gets to kind of not sit back anymore. I think that she has her place as kind of this voice of reason, where she's, Daniel's always coming to her and her children are coming to her with these like crazy karate things, and she's like, oh, okay, y'all crazy. I think when things cross the line and her child is actually physically hurt by this world, I think it's so great to watch her be like, not just sit back anymore, be like, no, we're doing things and we're doing it, and then I'm gonna slap somebody, but like we're gonna take care of this. I love that they gave her that kind of power and strength to not sit back and handle things.
Yeah, mom's got to get it done. Like if nobody's going to get it done, mom's got to get it done. So, Mary, for you, over the course of the first two seasons, we really got to see your character start to get more confident. But season three, we see her really reserved and really shaken up. So, can you just talk about what that arc was like, having to act all of that? And can you tease where we can see your character going for season four? That we can talk about spoilers too. The show's been out. Like if you haven't watched it, it's their fault. Like you can talk spoilers too.
I think season three has been really fun for me because it's been such a connection to my own life. And I kind of got to explore a lot of, you know, really big, heavy things for Samantha. I think like not that her problems have ever been like simple or easy, because to me they've always had many layers and been connected to a lot of different things. Season one, she didn't really have a place to fit in or belong, and didn't know who she was going to be now that she was transitioning out of being like daddy's little girl, and who is she going to be now. And then season two, kind of finding a place where she belongs and being happy with that, and then having that completely shaken out from underneath her. And then season three, it was really fun to fun as an actor, I guess. Fun, not so fun sometimes, to really dive into the what that means for Samantha, having no security blanket, no safe place to turn to, and her relationship with her father being kind of shaken because of that. And all of these confusing question marks that is her life in that moment. And at least being able to sort of find her way back through in to karate, but from a new perspective, not from the perspective of like karate can protect me always, or karate is the answer to everything, but rather karate is a tool in my arsenal and I need to know how to use it.
When we got to the season finale, when the music started swelling up, I like stood up, was clapping. I'm so ready for season four. I cannot wait. So before we wrap up, Courtney, I did want to ask you, because we do get to see a little bit more of just the overall of the adults and focus on their storyline. Can you just talk about what it was like getting to see like the story weaving in from Karate Kid 2 when we got to see older characters reprise their roles? Can you just talk about how that, just the legacy of the original Karate Kids influenced this season?
It was just very intimidating to be on set for those days. I would say you're kind of in a surreal kind of limbo where you're like, this is my job. This is my job. I've been doing it for 3 seasons. And also like, this is your world. And I am just like happy to be here. It's a very funny little limbo to live in, but it was ultimately awesome. And so we're so grateful that we have everybody who was involved this season involved. It really filled out our season in a tremendous way.
Well, guys, I'm getting the wrap up sign. I just want to say thank you again for giving me a little bit of your time. I cannot wait for season four and beyond. So thank you again, and hope you guys are staying safe and have a happy new year.
You too.
Thank you so much. You as well.